Welcome back to a new video here at Life with the Bridges. If you missed part 1 of our amazing New Forest adventure, we picked up our caravan, hit the road for the heart of the New Forest, where we arrived on this amazing campsite called Camping Park. We set up our home for the week and set about our way, delving deep into the New Forest and all it has to offer, whilst continuing to make incredible memories with our little boy. So if you missed that video, click the link above to join us on this trip from the beginning. And coming up in this video, both myself and Katie fall ill, but thankfully make a speedy recovery. We explore more of the forest on souped up electric bikes, we escape the rain by taking Teddy to an aquarium, and continue to immerse ourselves in this natural beauty of a location known as the New Forest. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to follow our journey. But for now, let's start part 2 of our incredible adventure. On day 3, unfortunately, Katie was up all through the night with a stomach bug, and we woke up to a pretty gloomy day to match it, and even Teddy was surprised.
Oh my, there's so many rays!
What are we going to do?
We put our crockies on, and we need an umbrella to keep us from the rain.
Okay, that's a very, very good plan.
With Katie just needing to rest, but the weather being pretty miserable, I decided to get Teddy out the caravan so he stopped climbing the walls and take him to a local garden centre to stretch his ever-growing legs, and then to the supermarket to get some supplies, including a donut at 9 AM in the morning. Naughty daddy, but we're on holiday, so who cares? After taking Teddy out all morning, I started to deteriorate as well, and it looked like that I had the same bug as Katie on the way. So the next day and a half was pretty much a write-off for the Bridge family, but luckily Teddy seemed absolutely fine, which was our main priority, and all we could do is get some rest and relax. And on the topic of relaxation, we want to thank our good friends at Bob and Brad for being the sponsor of this video, and want to introduce you to their amazing easy back and neck massager, which has been an absolute lifesaver for us with all the long walks and carrying my lump of a son on my back whilst we've been exploring the New Forest. This product prides itself in an incredibly easy setup. You simply plug in the power cable, which plugs into the pillow, and with a simple press of the button, you have your personal massage pillow ready to send you into a world of relaxation. Its ergonomic design provides incredible support and comfort with its super soft material, whilst the shiatsu deep massage technology relieves muscle soreness and stiffness. It also has a soothing heat therapy as well, which enhances circulation and adds to the whole experience, giving you a nice warm hug whenever you need one. Although I've been using this most days whilst we've been away in the caravan to ease my lower back pain, when at home I usually have it on my seat to massage my back whilst I edit all of our videos. What a dream! This really is an incredible product to be used wherever and whenever you want to release some tension, and due to its lightweight and versatile design, it can also be used to relieve stiffness in other muscles such as your upper and lower legs. This is my new best friend. This is our second product we've got from Bob and Brad, and I can't fault either of them. They're absolutely amazing and a perfect addition to your weekly relaxational needs. So if you're in the market for a new back and neck massager, then head to the description below, where subscribers from the US or the UK can get 10% off straight from Amazon with a unique link in the description below. Thank me later. With Katie nearly back to full strength and me, well, let's just say I was hanging on in there, and Teddy thankfully avoided this mystery bug, which I'm going to call
the toilet hugger.
We woke up to a new morning here on camp. Whilst Teddy fed the birds, I detached myself from the toilet and went for a leg stretch.
So over the last 48 hours, it's been pretty rocky for myself and Katie, as we both had like a bit of a bug. We don't know whether it's the food, we don't know whether it's the water from the caravan or what. So yeah, today hopefully we're going to be going and exploring more of the New Forest and seeing what it has to offer, because I think today is meant to be good weather. Tomorrow's meant to be rubbish weather, and it's just a little bit iffy for Friday and Saturday. So got to make the most of today and see what we can get done. But for now, maybe just sit out and enjoy the morning and the fresh air.
With me still not feeling 100% and having a 3-year-old toddler that wanted to climb all over you and sit on your head like a hat, I pulled out an old classic distraction technique of wrapping his animals in cling film to keep him occupied, whilst hopefully my stomach bug medication started to kick in. With the medicine working a treat, I plucked up the energy to head out for a family stroll around a beautiful coastal town called Lymington. We walked all around Lymington, taking in all the lovely cafes, pubs and boutique shops they had to offer, which naturally turned into one big charity shop hunt with Teddy for, you guessed it, more animals. Shock! We stopped off at a pub overlooking the harbour for a drink, just a soda water for me, whilst Teddy initiated all of his new animals into the family. Then we hit the road back to camp for Teddy and I to have a recovery nap before we went out to do more exploring of the forest in the second half of the day. The scenery when driving around the New Forest is one of our most favourite parts of being here. The beautiful landscapes rolling into the distance with wild animals dotted everywhere you look. When we were there, a lot of the horses had recently given birth to their foals, which made it even more special and a pleasure to drive around. And with the horse being Teddy's favourite animal, he was absolutely over the moon with us and thought we had bought him a one-way ticket to the biggest horse farm in the world. Genius.
So we have just returned back to camp, and whilst Teddy pets some animals at a farm shop, we are going to explore the New Forest on electric bikes. Let's go.
Wasted money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll say memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out. Time is running out. Lately I've lost my track. I've sailed the deeper seas, hoping to find something to bring back better times. Oh, I'll say memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. But time is running out. Time is running out. Time is running out. Time is running out.
Check out this for some log porn. This is beaut.
Time is running out. But time is running out.
I have to film this because Scott is literally in log heaven, and I guarantee you he's telling the camera about how much he's enjoying this tunnel of logs as we speak.
Wah wah wee wah! Look at these beauties. It's just endless. Endless amount of logs. That's glorious. This is tranquility at its finest. I tell you what, driving an electric bike makes the whole thing so easy and stress-free and effortless. I haven't even broke a bead of sweat. If anything, I'm getting cold.
Time is running out. Time is running out.
Meanwhile, whilst Katie and I were whizzing around the New Forest admiring the chopped logs, Teddy had taken a trip to the local farm shop with his grandparents, which had a little petting zoo. And when I say petting, I mean doinking.
Doink, doink.
But we got back and Teddy had a quick go on the bike, and then it was straight to the park for a go on the zip line, Teddy style.
Whoa, looks so...
But that didn't stop him. He was straight back on, swinging his way through life. We finished off the evening with a game of Sort It Out to round off a day that finished a lot better than the way it started. Another morning of rain rolled around, and as therapeutic as the sound of rain is falling on top of your caravan, we had a 3-year-old that was ready to swing off anything that was swingable. So we did a bit of research into local indoor activities we could do with a fully charged 3-year-old, and we came across a big aquarium an hour's drive away in Bournemouth, so we got packed up and went off in search for some sea creatures. It's fair to say Teddy's excitement levels were ready to burst, as keeping a child entertained in the 4 walls of a caravan in the rain is an impossible task, so this aquarium was perfect.
I found something! Yeah!
What?
Teddy's eyes fishing.
Teddy, look at the turtle.
Bubble, 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 bub. Bubble, 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 bub. So see more animals. I smell some.
They stink.
Those are stink.
You're right, Ted. They do stink.
Oh, look at that. Look at that up high.
What on earth is it?
It's a kind of body.
Woohoo! Look, he's going to go for a swim. Look.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, bye. Kabloom.
Dory! Dory! Ah! Whoa! It's magic! Oh, look at the skeleton hand. Look at the creatures in there and the demons! Dory! Dory! Dory!
Teddy's still trying to find Dory.
Look at this big special tunnel!
Wow!
Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark. Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Look at him, Daddy.
They are incredible, aren't they?
No, that's not crab, that's lobster. Park! Can I play in it?
Of course you can, darling.
Park! Is that park?
It is a park.
He's come to see you.
He's trying to nibble you. It is a stingray. But he's come and say hello again. And that's a pufferfish, Teddy, look.
Oh, look at that big fish over there. That which is that one. You see that one? That one I'm looking for. It's good. Look, Mummy.
Anyone would think he'd just seen a killer whale that had escaped his tank, but no, ladies and gentlemen, it was just the gift shop full of all the toys. Kids will be kids, and boys will be boys.
Awesome! Oh my word! Look at this massive turtle! Massive, 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 massive turtle.
Alright, Teddy, it's not that big.
Look at this massive, 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 massive shark.
Teddy, they're really not that big, mate.
He's ginormous! Oh my word! Look at this stingray! Look at how big he is!
He's ginormous, isn't he?
Oh my word! It's an alligator! Ah! It's pinching my finger! Yes, Mummy and Daddy! I think these were better for me. Better for me. What's in here?
After paying a small fortune for another pack of sea creatures, we had a quick walk down the pier to check out the blustery beach and then made tracks back to the car to head home to firstly get Teddy back for a nap, but secondly give his squealy voice a rest, as that must be bloody knackered.
So we are here in this terrible, terrible New Forest weather. Teddy has just had a half an hour nap to recharge his batteries, and we are not letting the weather stop us. And we are going on a wet adventure across the New Forest. Let's go.
Now, if you're unsure of what our tuneful child was singing in the background, that was our boy's rendition of the start of the Lion King song The Circle of Life that we had taught him on the way up to the New Forest, and for the entirety of this walk, that first 12 seconds of the song were on repeat. Did it get annoying? Slightly, but my goodness, am I firstly proud of him for singing The Lion King, secondly so pleased that we're leaving the nursery rhymes behind and welcoming in the Disney songs into our life. With Teddy's Lion King rendition temporarily paused because just seconds into our walk we had already stumbled across our first group of ponies, and little did we know, it wasn't just a small group, it was massive. This was a little dream for Teddy to see his favourite animal in mass right in front of his eyes.
What do you think of all the horses, Teddy? How lucky are we?
They are real.
They are real. They're your favourite animal everywhere we walk, darling. What a dream.
Oh, what a dream.
Dog, what a dream.
How beautiful. Is that baby for? Isn't it so cute?
Teddy, thumbs up.
Oh, look at you. You are smelly face.
How rude.
Due to Willow face planting every bit of horse and cow poo on the New Forest, she needed a bath. And unfortunately, that was Kate's job, as she had wellies on and I had walking boots on. Tactical move. After Willow had her 2-minute spa, we had one last big hill to climb to finish off another unforgettable walk here in the New Forest. And somehow, some way, our strong and brave little boy's legs were still moving. When we think back to months and months ago, he was bedbound in hospital, and now he's climbing the hills of the New Forest, all alone, with us as the Bridge family, and we couldn't be any more proud. Our little Super Ted is a real life hero. We finally reached the top of the hill, down the main road, and the good old Bridge family tradition of a huge long walk as a family with a reward at the end was in sight. The pub. We finally sat down with a drink and Teddy got to empty his backpack of animals and stand them all up by the fire, and we were topped up to the brim with pure family love, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about. We got back to camp, stuck a few things on the barbecue, and that brings another incredible day as a family to a close, ready to go again tomorrow in the morning.
Good morning from another fresh and early morning here in the New Forest, and unfortunately it is our last morning here. It's Friday here today and we are leaving on Saturday, but it was raining all morning, but we are going out on another amazing adventure. Then we are coming back to start collapsing down some of the awning because tomorrow morning is actually meant to be raining and we don't want to put it all away wet, so hopefully we're going to get that all down and collapse whilst it's dry today. But we're not going to worry about going home yet because we still have a full day here and we're going on another amazing walk with our little boy and our doggy, so we'll worry about packing up later. But for now the sun's out, let's go on this adventure.
We had an alfresco breakfast and hit the road, and happened to see our first donkeys of the trip, and they even had their little babies in tow. But we arrived at the start of our walk, and by the look of the puddles on the floor as we drove in, we put Teddy in his wetsuit, as something was telling me this was going to be a wet kind of walk.
I'm getting done.
You could end up getting very wet.
I'm just going to bend down, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to do a big splash. Does that sound okay? I did it!
And still, at the forefront of Teddy's mind was his little 12-second rendition of The Lion King.
One, two,
let's be honest, every single one of us was sat there knowing exactly what was going to happen, including us. And it did. We got him changed and carried on with our walk, with a wet and miserable boy. With his wellies still absolutely soaked, we put a poo bag over each foot, slid them into his boots, and he was away, with his little length of breaststroke through the puddle being a thing of the past.
Teddy Bridge. Teddy Bridge.
Yeah.
What do we say? Absolutely not. Pick that up, please, darling.
You mustn't throw rubbish on the floor. It goes to mummy or in the bin, okay?
And ladies and gentlemen, we had our very own Lion King lover. And just as we thought it was over, it had only just begun. And as they say, if you can't beat them, join them.
My protege is complete. Teddy Bridge, welcome to Disney.
And I think you get the picture. We were in full Lion King mode. We finished off our walk, and then it was time to head back to camp to sadly start packing up the awning whilst everything was dry and the sun was out. Well, it was temporarily out. We moved everything outside so we could pack everything away, as it was lovely and dry, as it had been sat in the sun all morning until now.
Is this some sort of joke? Waited all day for it to be dry, just to put it away. It rained. Come caravanning, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
I carried on unpegging and packing away inside whilst having a minor 34-year-old strop, and then decided just to pack it away anyway, as that can be a problem for another day. We gave the caravan a quick wash, and that was us sadly all packed up, ready to head back to Bridge HQ in the morning.
So it is our last and final night here. We have finally got all the caravan packed up, ready to leave tomorrow. So the awning is down, everything is stored away in corners. And which has left us with one evening left to go, and we are eating at the on-site pub, which is something we've been kind of looking forward to all week, and is the perfect way to round off what has been an amazing trip away as a family. Once again, it's good to get out in the caravan. It's fantastic for Teddy, and even more of a blessing that both mine and Katie's parents have both been here for Teddy and us as well, just to enjoy some full family time. And for anyone watching from the caravan world, I would highly recommend coming to stay here at redshootcamping, as it is an absolutely fantastic spot in the heart of the New Forest and has absolutely everything you ever need for all of your caravan adventures. And once again, thank you to Bob and Brad for sponsoring this video. I'll pop a link in the description for the website to redshootcamping, and also to Bob and Brad's for the back massager. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. A huge thank you to our Life with the British family members, and remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. We'll catch you in the next one, chaps, when we return to Bridge HQ and normality resumes. And we have got some super exciting things on the horizon. Catch you in the next one, chaps.